dish that go well with beer, Thai beef steak salad. First, we're gonna marinate our steaks. You can use a good sirloin steak or ribeye steak if you like to. Here I'm using flank beef steaks. You're gonna rub both sides with salt and pepper and marinate for 30 minutes in room temperature. Then we're gonna get our vegetable ready. I'm using 1 whole red bell peppers and I'm gonna cut them into 1 centimeter thick. You can use green bell pepper if you like, or better yet, you can use jalapenos. 1 whole purple onions into 1 centimeter wedges. Again, you can replace this with yellow onion if you like, or shallots. Make sure you separate them. With the tomato, I'm using a big one here, so I'm only using half of them. I'm gonna cut them into a thin wedges and then half them. If you like, you can use cherry tomato. All you need to do is cut them in half. I prefer this tomato better because they release less juice. And with the cucumbers, you can use English cucumber if you like. Make sure you remove the seed and then cut them into 1 centimeter thick. I'm using 2 whole cucumber in this recipe. With the celery sticks, we're gonna cut them in 1 centimeter thickness and then soak them in ice cold water for a few minutes and let drain. This way it stays crunchy. I'm using 5 celery stalk for this recipe. With the basil, you can just coarsely chop them into pieces. You can replace this with cilantro if you don't like the taste of basil, or you can use mint if you like to. So after you finish cutting all your vegetables, you set them aside in different plates. And here's our cucumber, tomatoes, and celery, onions and tomatoes. Just set them in a separate plate before I add them together. Better yet, place them in the refrigerator. Now we're gonna start to mix the dressing. I'm gonna mix 4 tablespoons of sugar with 4 tablespoons of water. With this sauce, you can adjust to your own taste, but it should taste a little sweet and sour. Just a pinch of sourness and then salty. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. And earlier I just added 3 tablespoons of lime juice. Now we're going to get ready to fry our steak. Add olive oil to our pan on high heat and squirt to coat the pan evenly. You don't have to put too much oil, okay? Because my steak is so long, I cut them in half before I sear it. First we're going to sear both sides for 1 minute on each on high heat, and then after a minute or so, you're going to lower the heat to medium-high, and then you're going to continue to cook your steak until you feel like it's to your doneness, which is medium rare or medium, whichever you prefer. Okay? After you finish with the first piece of steak, you're going to wipe your pan with paper towel to clean the excess oil, and then you're going to again add a little bit more oil. Wait until it gets hot, and then you're going to sear the other part of the steak. And then you're going to cook the same way. After you finish cooking, you're going to let it cool before you slice them. Okay, so the steak has been cooled down for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'm going to start to cut them. If the piece is too big, you can slice them in half. You just adjust the size of the steak to what you like. You can like it long or short or thick or thin. It's up to your own personal reference. So this is about half or maybe to 1 centimeter thick. And see how nice the steak is. I like my medium rare, but if you like your steak well done, just go ahead and cook your steak well done, whatever you like. Okay? You cut them to cube if you like, but it actually tastes better if you thinly slice them. And then you're going to set the steak on the side plate for later. So okay, this is the final step. We're going to toss everything together and combine them into a beautiful salad. Make sure you use a bowl or a plate that's wide and big enough for you to toss the salad around. Okay, so just add all the vegetable and then sprinkle the beef on top and give it a good toss. So this is optional. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon of dry chili flakes just for a little kick. Now we're gonna add in our dressing. If you don't want to use this dressing or you don't have access to it, one great dressing that I like to put in here is balsamic vinaigrette dressing. It tastes good too. So here's our key to the sauce. It's the anchovy sauce. I'm using 1 to 2 tablespoons of it. If you don't like it, just leave them out. Okay, top with the basil and then give it a good toss. But unfortunately, I don't have a big plate enough, so I'm going to transfer into a bigger bowl for me to have more room to toss my salad. So like I said in the beginning, make sure your bowl and plate is big enough to do this. Now just toss your salad and adjust to your taste. If you want to save some for later, then don't use all the ingredients at once. Just divide the ingredient in half and then use half for now and half for later. Just make sure you refrigerate them. Okay, now get the plate ready and transfer the salad into a plate before serving. Sprinkle on some fried shallots and then roasted peanuts before you serve. There you go. And one more thing, you can also add in the sriracha sauce. It tastes great too. Happy holiday! Thanks for watching my video. Bye!